Hi guys, this is Ankush here and I welcome you to my channel Trading with Candlesticks. Now what I want to bring to you today is a weekly stock analysis. Here I would shortlist about 10 to 15 stocks every weekend, make a technical analysis of the same, and this should help us to take some high probable trades in the coming week. So let's start with my first stock, which is AU Bank. Now let's start with the weekly analysis or weekly chart. If we see the weekly chart, the stock is getting rejected from its resistance of 1250 and also from 1300 levels. Last week it has made a bearish engulfing, which clearly indicates a downtrend on the stock. We may get some exit positions earlier next week, which is Monday or Tuesday, between 1200 to 1220. Or maybe if we are lucky, we could also get an exit around 1250. So the idea is to exit next week, early next week, Monday, Tuesday, and wait for a target at minimum of 1130. And if it further comes down, it could come to 1050. So this would be my take on AU Bank. Although if you look at the daily chart, we can see that there is a lot of support in and around 1100 for AU Bank. Let's briefly look into it. Plus, if you see, the RSI is also pointing downwards. So everything is pointing, or everything is indicating that AU Bank should come down at minimum to 1130, 1100 levels. Okay, so moving on to the next stock, which is Balkrishna Industries. Again, let's start with the weekly analysis. If we see Balkrishna Industries, 2 to 3 weeks back, it has given a bullish pin bar as an indication that bulls are entering the stock. It has also respected this 0.5 levels in the Fibonacci. So from my point of view, I will be bullish on Balkrishna Industries. Let's shortly enter into a daily chart as well. And the similar direction is on the daily chart as well. The pivot levels are below the 50-day moving average, 20-day moving average. So everything is below the price action, which again indicates a bullish move on the stock. I would indicate, or I would propose to take bullish positions in this range between 1635 to 1650 with an immediate target of 1750 and the secondary target of 1800 plus. So that's my take on Balkrishna Industries. Britannia, again weekly first. So if we see, Britannia was in a trading range, which was kind of a flag or a triangle. After a long time, it has given a breakout. Plus, if we see the last week, it's a strong bullish candle with a very, very small wick, which means a very small rejection. And this we can understand on the daily chart why. So all in all, I am bullish on Britannia. But there is a catch over here, that on the daily chart, there is a resistance around 3830. And if we see on Friday, this has got rejected. So I would expect a pullback on Britannia to around 3730 or 3750 levels. So if anyone is looking to enter, I would say this is the range where you could enter Britannia with a target of at minimum maybe 3900 to 4000 should be a good target. I would still take my bets on 4000 looking at the way the candle has formed last week. But don't enter immediately, enter after a pullback, and if you already have positions, you can hold on to it. Escorts. So Escorts, after making a high of about 1400 plus, it was in a clear downtrend. It has taken support at 1200, which is also its 200 EMA. And if you see, we have a bullish engulfing on the daily chart, which is basically good for the stock. Even if we see the weekly chart, again, it is respecting the 78% Fibonacci levels. So I would expect a minor pullback. Overall, I'm bullish on the stock, but I would say expect a minor pullback, and bullish positions can be initiated at 1250. There is a resistance at 1300, but looking at the RSI and looking at the candle formation, it should not be a major problem, and we could target a slightly higher levels. If you're looking really short term, 1300 is the level. If you could hold on for slightly longer, 1360, 1370 is the level which we could target on escorts, but do create positions in and around 1250 and not immediately. Coming to my next stock, which is Intellect. So Intellect, from my point of view, has had a good major run. The pivot level currently is at 638. It's just consolidating at these levels. We can expect a minor pullback next week to 650 odd or maybe 635. Let's shortly look at the weekly chart. I'm assuming it would have the similar ones. Okay, so you also have a resistance around, or you have breached a resistance of 700. Okay, so this is a tricky stock, I would say, at this point in time. We will have to wait for how it behaves on Monday. If it sustains levels of 700 and gives us a bullish closing, then we could create positions and target 890. If it closes below the 700 level, then we can expect a pullback to 520. So it's slightly at a tricky position. As of now, it seems to be sustaining 700, but let's see how it forms on Monday and Tuesday. If it closes below this resistance, then I would wait for creating my positions. If it's bullish, then I could create my positions and then target this area. IOLCP. So IOLCP has actually, this stock has plummeted from 900 levels down to 550, and finally after a long time it has given a strong bullish candle last week. It has also broken a major resistance of 590, which was the 50-week average. So what I would say is, overall I'm bullish on the stock, but it could do a pullback. I would create my positions in and around between 600 to 620, slightly lower, not at current levels, and then I would target higher levels. The same thing could also be seen on the daily chart. So on the daily chart as well, if we see, it has broken all the resistances, the 20 EMA, the 250 EMA, which again indicates a very strong position on this stock. But I would rather create positions around 620 or even maybe 600, but not immediately. So this could be a direction. Minor resistance at 662, but looking at the bullish formation, most likely we should be able to target 670. Once it goes above 660 odd, then we could see a really quick bullish run on IOLCP. IRCTC, let's start with the weekly analysis. So if we see on the weekly chart, it's kind of a bullish pin bar. Now with the rising COVID cases, and also if you see, there was a resistance around 2030 here, also around 2000. So this was acting as the resistance even from the past. From there it has made a pullback, but at the same time it has also broken a strong resistance of 1600 after a long time, which means that the probability of this going below 1595 1600 is extremely low. This could be the rock bottom, but I would say we should be able to buy anywhere between 1680 to 1700 with an immediate target of 2030. And the same we could also observe in the daily time frames. If we see daily, it has just broken this 50 EMA, and these are positions which we could these are places where we can create a position. Worst case, I would say it could come to 1620, but not it shouldn't ideally go below that, and with a target of 2000. Next is Lux Industries. This is a very interesting stock. So it has made a good bull run, especially on Friday. It has done a really good one, but now if we see on the weekly as well as the daily, it is hitting multiple resistances in and around 1960 1970 area. Same we will also see on the weekly, plus all the RSI is also in the overbought zone. So my recommendation on the Lux Industries would be to book profits on Monday or Tuesday, unless and until that Monday we get a major breakthrough here and it kind of crosses 2000 or it closes near to 2000. I would not recommend to hold positions or make new positions here, rather book profits, wait for a pullback, and then if we see on the daily chart, we could re-enter the stock in the range of 1840 or 1800 odd. So as on date, 1950 would be my exit price for Lux. Nippon India so is my next stock. Nippon India, we had booked profits. I had booked profits personally at 370. It made a pullback. It's taking support around this 320. And now if we see, it has broken out. There is a pullback. I would expect the stock price on Monday and Tuesday to test 340 levels, because just Thursday it has given a breakout. So it should test 340 odd once again. So for me, we can create bullish positions around 340 and then target again 370, 372 in the range. Let's quickly reconfirm this from the weekly chart as well. Yes, weekly chart also, if we see, it has taken this support, which is around the weekly pivot level of 320, and then we have a bullish close and then again a higher high, higher close. So everything indicates a bullish movement on Nippon India, but creating positions around 340. Yeah. Coming to Naukri. So again, one of the stocks where we could have entered earlier, probably around 4,000 levels, it was a good entry. But now if we see, it has given a breakout. It has taken support at 200 daily moving average, broken 20 and 50 EMA, but it does have a resistance at 4,900. Sorry, I was saying 490, 4,900. So for me, we could enter the stock at 470, but there is a clear resistance which we might face at 4,900. Let's look at the weekly chart once. So weekly chart all suggests a bullish move, and if I have to create positions, probably around between 4,600 to 4,700, I would create positions in this. But overall, the stock looks bullish. Maybe some patience is required on Naukri. It may not be an immediate move. Okay, on Philips Carbon, this is the weekly chart, which is my next stock. Philips Carbon, there is a clear resistance around 216.17, which is getting respected. There has been a pullback, but it's also respecting the support of 184. So I would suggest again creating, if we are looking at long positions, this looks like a very range bound stock as of today. We could create positions between 190 to 200 and then target 215. So a very small range between which we could trade. But if it breaks 180 odd, then we should exit this stock, because then it could rapidly fall down to 160 levels. Let's see if there is a different story on the daily chart. No, daily chart also tells us the same. So we do have this resistance, and then we have a support in the range of 195. Yep. So this could be a range in which we could trade Philips Carbon. Coming to Route Mobile, which is my last stock for the day. Let's start with weekly. If we see Route Mobile, it had given a major breakthrough a few weeks back, back-to-back upper circuits, and it had tested levels of 2000. From there, if we see, it has done a major pullback, and it is testing or it's taking the support of 61.8 Fibonacci, which is a very strong psychological level for the pullback. Last couple of weeks, one bullish pin bar and a strong bullish candle, which has also broken the strong resistance of 1640. If we see the daily chart, we will see a very similar story. So it has taken support at 61.8, made a bullish move, and it has tested the resistance level of 1690. So from here, I would say we can create positions on Route Mobile. For me, my next 2 weeks target for Route Mobile should be around 1960 to 2000. That should be my target for Route Mobile in the next couple of weeks rather. Yep. So with this, I come to the end of my weekly analysis for this week. I hope you did enjoy the video. But once again, the disclaimer that stock market investments are subject to market risk. So please be careful on your risk taking abilities and take the positions accordingly. If you like this video, please do hit the like button, and also you could subscribe it and do share it across with other friends and families. Thank you. See you next week.